Welcome back, everyone, to more of the Blackwell Deception. Let's follow up with Lisa the Psychic here.
Locked.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Hi, Lisa? Hello? Well, that was rude.
Bitch. Joey. Work your magic, baby.
No idea who that is.
It's Grandma.
Is that Danny? Is that you? How the hell did Lisa get this? How the hell did... None of them mean anything to me.
I think that's the piece of information we needed.
She knows him. That phony knows him.
Knows who?
Danny Marconi, that's who.
Who is Danny Marconi?
Remember that old guy in the nursing home? She's mooning over a picture of him. I don't like where this is going, not one bit.
The plot thickens.
Hi again.
Hello.
Do you have a patient here named Danny Marconi?
Yes, we do. Are you a relative?
No, I'm just hoping to ask him some questions.
Oh, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but he passed away earlier this afternoon.
Dope.
I see.
It was peaceful. He just went quietly in his sleep.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, good for him. What do we come here for anyway? Come on, let's blow.
Sorry to bother you.
Well, Joey, we needed that
So,
text
do you wanna
dialogue
talk
to
about it?
continue the game.
It's ancient history. There's nothing to say. Let's just get a move on.
Joey used to be in the mafia.
Sorry, I'm not seeing clients tonight.
Do you know a Danny Marconi?
What about him?
I know he died this afternoon,
And?
and I wanted to talk to you about him.
Yesterday, you threatened me. Today, you want to talk about my grandfather.
Wait, grandfather?
He was your grandfather?
Yes? If you didn't know that, why are you here asking about him?
Grandfather? I can't believe it.
Well,
I'm psychic.
you know about my grandfather because you're psychic.
Yes.
Did you talk to his ghost or something?
Ironically, no, I didn't.
Uh-huh. I ask you again. How do you know my grandfather?
We have a mutual friend.
Really? And who might that be?
It's complicated.
Uh-huh. I ask you again. How do you know my grandfather?
A little help here.
Just tell her this.
He had a shop on Grand Street.
There are a million ways you could have known that.
Fine. Tell her everyone called him Danny Boy and he hated it.
What?
Just say it.
Everyone called him Danny Boy, and he hated it.
Excuse me?
He drank whiskey straight with no ice. He put salt on everything. Played the clarinet like he was born with it in his hand. He would have sold his soul to play at the supper club. And he was madly, madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Madly in love with a singer named Linda.
Get in.
Linda was my grandmother. She died before I was born.
Thank heaven for small favors. Seeing you would have broken her heart.
You're for real, aren't you? You're one of them?
Them?
No, I'm not falling for that. I've been nothing but loyal over the years. You have no reason to test me like this.
Look at her, shaking like a leaf.
Just because there was that bit of trouble with the reporter,
You mean his murder?
I am not responsible for that. Why now? If what I suspect is true, you people have looked the other way for years. Why the change of heart?
What exactly do you suspect?
Oh no, I keep my suspicions to myself. I'm safe if I don't act on them.
Look, I'm just a friend of Jeremy's. I want to know what happened, that's all. Whoever Gavin is, he needs to be stopped.
I want to believe you.
Then what's the problem?
Look, what if I tell you my suspicions and I'm wrong? You think I can just walk away?
So what do you suggest?
I'll give you the names of the last 2 clients I referred to Gavin. That's harmless enough. You look into them. You find anything, maybe we can talk.
Sounds good to me.
Fine, give them to me.
Here.
Thanks. I will get to the bottom of this.
I hope so. But until you do, leave me out of it. Now get out. I've done all I can.
Is this what you lived for, Danny? Was it worth it? You were a good man, Danny. You deserved a better legacy than this. Well, maybe we both did.
So it looks like we've got to track down these 2 names.
Huh? Oh, sure. Who are they?
We've got a Tiffany Walters. She lives on Thompson Street, just south of Washington Square.
And the other?
Jamie Graham. She's a student up at Columbia.
Didn't you go to school there?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Charming.
It looks the same as all the others. Flyers for guitar lessons, computer repair, and furniture. Although this one looks interesting.
Attention, fellow residents. It's come to my attention that many of you have set up insecure Wi-Fi networks for your apartment. That's fine, assuming you want every NYU student on the block to leech off you and your slow system to a crawl. If you are like the rest of us, you might want to learn how to add a password to your system. And here's one piece of advice for free. Your dog's name is not a secure password. It's not hard. You go into the router and you type in a password, and then you're good. Make sure it's on WPA2.
Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor.
Booyah.
It's the way inside.
Let's do it.
Locked. It's a bunch of mailboxes. Tiffany's mailbox is on the bottom row. It's a bunch of Tiffany's... They're all locked. Locked.
Mailbox 2. Maybe Joey can get in there.
Let's have a look-see. It's too dark to make anything out. It's too dark.
No point. He can't touch it. I've already put a card in the slot.
Let's have a look. I can just make out the return address. This letter is from someone named R. Abu.
Abu.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello?
Anybody home? She's
Hi
a
there.
ghost.
What? Who are you? How'd you get in?
Oh, I'm your new landlord. Just checking to make sure everyone's happy.
Really? Oh, how nice. It makes my day when people care.
Huh?
I can see right through you, mister.
You're not the only one.
Oh, shut up! You think you're so clever? You think you're so charming?
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Well, take it somewhere else. I've had enough.
Enough of what?
I'm turning my back now. I want to be left alone.
She's a snotty little bitch.
Looks like a pretty threatening letter from someone called STP.
Stone Temple Pilots wrote her? Miss Walters, as per our agreement, your final balance owed has been directly deposited into the account we have on file. We'd also like to remind you not to harass our client further. This includes phone calls, emails, text messages, and personal visits. We have received numerous complaints. These actions continue, we'll be forced to take the appropriate police action. We hope it does not come to this when we appreciate your compliance.
Hello again.
What?
So, you're Tiffany Walters, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. Whatever.
Well, we've confirmed that at least. So what's your beef anyway? I never had a broad so angry with me. Not before dinner anyway.
Just leave me alone.
So, I hate to be the one
Back
to tell
when
you
it was
this,
okay to
but
call him a
you're
broad.
dead.
What?
You're a ghost. You're haunting your own apartment.
I'm what? That's rich. Really rich. I thought I'd heard them all, but that one. Just leave me alone.
Could you tell me what STP stands for?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
So, tell me about yourself, Tiffany.
Nice try, but I don't think so.
Could you tell me who R. Abu is?
Stop with the personal question. It's my life. Just leave.
Do you know anyone?
Gavin?
Yeah. You know him?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, forget it.
Well, see,
Yeah, see ya.
there's a message written on this photo. Rachel and Tiff. We rocked? I don't get it.
They rocked.
I can only assume her name is Rachel. It looks like Tiffany. I guess she worked in an office before she died?
She's a hottie.
What the hell does it...
What?
That's a cute picture there of you. Who's your friend?
Stop with the personal. It's my life. Just leave.
Are you familiar with Jeremy Sams, a reporter for the City Post?
What? No.
Have you ever been up to the High Line?
What? No.
About this...
I told you.
So you
No,
can't say?
Why are you bothering? Just leave.
I don't know if she's gonna crack on any of
that's a
this
cute
other
pic-
shit.
Stop with the personal. It's my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see ya.
So how did it go?
She's a spook, all right. Pretty recent one, too.
Just like Jeremy.
Yeah. Stay close to the...
After you, Joe.
Let's see. Our Abu's Rachel Abu.
Typical.
So, Park.
Don't worry, we'll get.
Hello, Abu. Isn't that the fucking monkey in Aladdin? Hi, everyone. Just wanted to post and let you know that my new coffee house is open. It's called Cup of Clay. We're over on 9th Street and Avenue. Come swing by and say hi. Thanks for that address. Talk to the barista.
Hi.
Hi, you're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, my first time.
I knew it. I never forget a face.
Are you Rachel Abu?
Yeah, that's me.
It's so tempting, but I've already had more coffee today than I should. I wanted to talk to you about Tiffany Walters.
Tiffany? What about her?
You were friends, right?
Sort of. Yeah, we were friends before she died.
I'm looking into her death.
Why? Wasn't it a brain aneurysm or something?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Well, okay, but I'm not sure what kind of help I can be.
Have you ever heard of STP?
Nope, I don't think so. Sorry.
You wouldn't know anybody named Gavin, would you?
Funny. I think Tiffany did mention that name once or twice, but I don't remember the context. Sorry.
So you and Tiffany were friends?
A few years ago. We were both office temps, and when our jobs ended, we got close. I went on to start this place. She stayed on with the temp agency. She was trying to find her way, you know? Maybe she thought she found it.
What do you mean?
She met some guy named Ken at one of her temp jobs. Then she stopped hanging out with me. Same old story. I don't blame her. It happens.
Do you know where Tiffany was temping when she met Ken?
I wouldn't know. She never told me, and those temp agencies bounce you around.
What about the agency she worked for?
We didn't work at the same agency, so I wouldn't know. I'm sorry.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Have a good night.
All right. Temp agency.
STP could be a temp agency.
It could be.
Only one way to find out. Give me a sec.
You talking to me?
Bingo. STP stands for Sterling Temp Placement. And here's the address. It's just south of Midtown.
You and.
STP.
Hi, are you busy?
Sorry, we're not taking new applicants right now. And even if I were, it's several hours past closing time.
I'm not looking for a job. Sorry. I was hoping to ask you some questions.
Will this take long?
It depends on you.
Fine, what do you want?
You're open kind of late.
Like I said, we're not open. Just because I'm not seeing a client doesn't mean there isn't work to do.
Do you know anyone named Ken? I think Tiffany was involved with him.
I can't tell you anything.
He doesn't
about
even know
that.
who the fuck
That's
Tiffany
confidential
is.
information.
So something happened, but you can't tell me about it.
I said nothing of the sort.
Never even brought that up.
I
Let's
wanted
do
to
that
talk
now.
to you about Tiffany Walters. She used to work for this agency.
Yes, I remember her.
I need to know what company you placed her in.
That, I'm afraid, is confidential.
Are you aware that Tiffany is dead?
I am aware, yes, but it doesn't change anything.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
No, I don't.
So, what can you tell me about this place?
If you want to know more, come back during business hours.
Surely if Tiffany is dead, it doesn't have to be confidential anymore.
It's not her confidentiality that I'm worried about.
What does that mean?
Whatever you think it means.
This guy's a dick knocker.
Surely if Tiffany is dead, it doesn't have to...
It's not-
What is that?
Whatever you...
Surely if Tiffany...
It's not... Whatever you...
Okay, I'm not clicking on 10 though. Ken.
Do you know?
No,
Do you ever go up to?
I don't.
Are you familiar?
Never heard of him.
Alright, I think that's all we're getting from this blowjob.
Well, thanks.
Right.
Oh, wait. You dildo. I wanted to cancel out of that.
I ain't gonna waste my breath.
Fine. He's got a bald head. He'd probably feel it.
Not sure what blowing on that will achieve. Not sure what...
Locked.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
I don't think she'd appreciate me blowing air in her face. Late 20s.
Finally, we got the blowy
Hello
Malone
What?
achievement. You got to blow on a bunch of people. That's why you've seen me blowing.
So, tell me about Ken.
Ken? He's wonderful.
Is he now?
I can't begin to explain.
Try me.
Wait. Not you too.
Huh?
Why is everyone against us? I don't understand.
I'd like to understand. How about you tell me about it?
Just go away.
I heard you worked for Sterling.
Well, those jerks.
Jerks.
They fired me, terminated my contract, for no reason.
Sorry to hear that.
Whatever. It's not like there aren't other temp agencies.
I'd like to talk to Ken. You think you could introduce me?
Why? So you can tell him more lies about me? I don't think so.
Well, see you around.
Yeah.
Keeping cozy?
Sure. I like hanging out in building lobbies. Does wonders for my reputation. Hi again.
Yes?
I know you terminated Tiffany's contract. Could you tell me why?
Look, we had a serious complaint and had to let her go. That's all I can say.
You can't tell me who made the complaint.
Absolutely not.
Why the secrecy? Surely Tiffany won't mind. She's dead.
Look, whatever happened, happened at the client's office. And I like to keep my clients. Agencies like mine are struggling to stay in business. People just aren't hiring temps like they used to. So if it's all the same, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
So you'd say your reputation is important.
Of course it's important. Without it, who would do business with us?
So you'd say your
Of course.
Surely if Tiffany is dead, it doesn't have to be
It's not her confidentiality that I'm worried about.
What does that mean?
Whatever you think it means.
Well, thanks.
Right.
You might be interested in seeing this.
The City Post? Is that who you're working for?
Yes, the biggest paper in the city. Maybe you can be more forthcoming now.
No, doesn't change a thing. Confidential is confidential. You just made doubly sure that I won't say anything.
Hi again.
Yes?
Well, I'm afraid that I have no choice but to end my article with you.
Huh? What do you mean?
An investigation is like following links in a chain, and you're the last link.
Is this supposed to be a threat? I've told you absolutely nothing.
Oh, don't worry. I'll just write the truth. About how you fired her and then refused to comment on her tragic death. In the City Post, read by millions. That should do wonders for your reputation, don't you think?
Why are you harassing me? Surely there are other leads you could follow.
Maybe, but I'm on a deadline. It's a shame that I don't have someone else to harass instead. Maybe then I could avoid mentioning this
Rose
place
is playing
entirely.
dirty.
This is blackmail. Fine.
No,
the
this
man
is
you want
Blackwell.
Ken Sharp of Sharp Sound. Now just get out of here.
That's all he needed to say. What do you say, Ken Sharp? Sharpay? He's on 223 West. Sharp Sounds.
I am not walking down 33 flights of stairs.
It's good exercise.
Come on in.
Hi, are you Ken Sharp?
I sure am. What can I do for you, Miss?
Blackwell. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Nah, the midnight oil can wait. What's up?
I'm helping out the City Post with an article. I was hoping I could ask you some questions.
The newspaper. Sure. Ask away.
So, what can you tell me about this place?
This place? We're an audio studio. You need any voiceover, music, or sound design? Then we're your guys.
Well, thanks.
See you around.
It says Sharp Sound.
Becca, I found your phone. I've got it in my desk drawer. Swing by when you get a chance and I'll give it back to you.
Come on in.
There's some low-key pimp music. Okay.
So, tell me about yourself.
Not much to say.
Tell me about
What you
that
see is
cell
what you get.
phone.
Do you ever deal with a temp agency called Sterling?
Yeah, I use them to hire temps sometimes, when things get busy.
Are you using them now?
Not at the moment. Things are pretty slow.
I was hoping to talk to you about Tiffany
Tiffany,
Walters. She used to work for you as a temp.
did she? I'm afraid we've gone through quite a few temps.
Yeah, I'll bet he has.
So, I'm sorry. She might have worked for us, but I don't remember her.
Are you sure you don't remember anyone named Tiffany?
Positive. Sorry, I can't help you.
Are you
Positive.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Can't say that I do, no.
Are you sure you don't remember?
I told you, I don't.
I spoke to a guy from Sterling. He confirmed she worked here.
For all I know, he might be right, but I don't remember her. Like I said, we go through a lot of temps here.
You filed a complaint with Sterling about Tiffany. You don't remember that?
Have you ever worked with temps? Some are all right, but others, well, there's a reason why they are temping. So sure, I've made my share of complaints, but can I remember any specific one? No.
Were you ever in a relationship with anyone named Tiffany?
Miss Blackwell, was it? I have a wife and 2 kids, and none of them are named Tiffany.
I'm just following a lead. I was told that Tiffany was involved with someone named Ken.
Well, it wasn't me.
Well, thanks.
I think
See you
you're
around.
fucking lying. I don't know why she would be with you. You ugly. It's your big old bald head. Not sexy like Mr. Joey. His undead dick. Speaking of which, let's move back to Joey.
I'm
We
gonna
can
go in and
sneak
snoop
around a little
You
bit.
sit tight.
Can't pick up anything, but we can look at stuff. Hey, I remember that guy.
I can barely make anything out in here. It's kind of black. I have no idea.
It's a calculator.
Looks like a letter.
All right.
There's nothing I could say to him other than his suit needs to be let out a few inches. Let's have a little talk.
What is it, Joey?
If Ken's been cozying up to Tiffany, maybe somebody caught them at it.
Like who?
I don't know, a neighbor maybe? I gotta think of everything. All right, let's get back to it.
Sure. It says Gal Friday Publishing.
Let's check it out. On Oogle.
I'm gonna go in and snoop around. You sit tight.
Oops, wrong direction. It works for me.
It's like a love letter. And it sounds like our boy Ken knew Tiffany after all.
I was gonna try going in the other door. Like how this guy just ignores it. Let's try to go over here.
Nothing interesting in there.
Oh, never mind.
She's kind of busy.
Hey, Joey?
Yeah?
That's all for now.
Yeah.
Guess we have the proof that we need.
Come on in.
You sir are busted.
That's an interesting picture up there. I don't recognize the band.
Well, you wouldn't. That was my dad's group. They haven't been together since the 60s.
What happened to them?
They died.
They died, I think.
What?
He never talked about it much.
So, tell me, Ken, why do you have a letter from Tiffany in your desk?
What? Oh, what is this? Are you sneaking in here while I'm not around? Is that it?
Maybe I'm just psychic.
Yeah? Well, maybe I'll just call the police.
I just want to find out what happened to Tiffany.
Look, whatever happened to her, it had nothing to do with me.
Maybe you're right, but maybe you can tell me what happened so I can decide for myself?
You're a real piece of work. Fine. Go on. Ask what you want.
So, tell me about Tiffany?
Look, you breathe a word of this, and I'll have the police on you so fast it'll make your head spin.
Lips are sealed.
All right. Yes, I knew Tiffany. You probably guessed that we were involved.
He was giving her some deep dicking.
I was working late. We were doing spots for a new TV commercial, and she volunteered to help out. I thought she just wanted the overtime, but turns out she wanted something else.
So she came on to you?
Yeah, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Look, I'm a married guy with 2 kids. I know it was wrong. I just couldn't help myself. It was like a drug. Of course, the girl was completely crazy. I should have noticed that right off.
Why do you keep the letter if the relationship is over?
I don't know. Nostalgia, maybe? It was nice at the beginning. She was crazy, but she saw something in me. I suppose I still want to hold on to that. Especially now that she's, gone.
Crazy? How so?
My God, the girl was obsessed. Showing up at the office at all hours, stalking me, calling my house at night. She kept saying we were destined to be together, that it was fate. Even when I tried to break it off, she wouldn't take no for an answer. God, what a nightmare. I should have broken it off long before
Most women are, brother. Most women are.
So you did end things with her?
God, yes. I had to. Even if I wasn't a married man, the woman was a complete head case. Talking about the stars and fate and destiny. She even started calling me Turtle Dove. What a nightmare.
Turtle dove?
So I buckled down and...
Better than turtle shit.
She didn't take it well. I had to get a restraining order put on her. I've learned my lesson, that's for sure. No more temps. And definitely no more affairs. My life is with my wife and family.
So you're through with Tiffany?
Yes. I'm sorry she's gone, but I'm glad she's out of my life. What a total embarrassment she was.
Who's that man in the photograph?
Him? That's my dad. He and I started this place about 20 years ago. He's retired now, but he pops his head in sometimes.
So you're...
Yeah. What a...
Well,
See you around.
Alright, I think we got enough information to take back to dead-ass Tiffany. Especially that turtle dove.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
after you, Joey.
Hello again.
What?
Look, you're gonna have to face facts. Ken is through with you.
You're lying. Deep down, he still loves me. He just can't admit it.
He told me himself.
I don't believe you.
Why isn't Turtle Dove
Look,
in
you're
there?
gonna have to face.
You're deep down.
He told.
I don't believe.
Why do you think Sterling fired you?
I don't know. It's run by an emotionless sleazebag. I never liked him.
So,
Nice.
about the. So you.
No, I.
You can't.
Why? Just. What?
Have you ever?
What?
Are you?
What?
Look, you're gonna have.
You're deep down.
He told.
I don't believe.
Why the fuck isn't it?
What?
Why do you?
I never.
Oh, there it is.
You called Ken your turtle dove, right?
Figured it'd be in my
Private.
notes.
How did you know about that?
He told me himself. All this mooning? He thinks it's pathetic.
He. What?
It's over, kid. You want my advice? Forget about him and get on with your. Well, you need to get over him, is all I'm saying.
No. I need to hear it from him. Just one more time. From him.
Hey, wait a sec.
Let me guess. That was Tiffany.
Why didn't you stop her?
Because I can't touch ghosts?
Right, forget it. Let's just get after her.
Ken?
Come on in.
So you're through with Tiffany completely?
Yes. Like I told you, I'm sorry she's gone, but I'm glad she's out of my life.
What?
What a total embarrassment she was.
Oh, snap!
Embarrassment? Ken, you don't mean that.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do. With that squeaky, lovey-dovey voice and the way she'd throw herself at me in public?
I thought you liked it.
You'd think a guy would like that kind of attention, but she was so needy and desperate about it.
Desperate?
Dumb
I
pog.
was not desperate. It was fate.
She said we were destined to be together, that it was fate.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. We're supposed to be together. Gavin said so.
I don't know why I didn't end it right then and there, but like an idiot, I just kept being reeled back in.
I gave up everything for you. I gave up my life for you.
She thought I'd give up my entire life for her, but that was crazy. I only hope she found some happiness before she died.
Died? Died? Am I dead to you? Is that it? I
No,
can't
bitch,
even
you
look
dead.
at you. I've got to get out of here. I need air.
Whoa, did you feel that? Feels like the AC kicked in. Anyway, take my advice. You meet a guy you like, don't smother him. He'll just run away.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, I think that's everything. Thanks again, Ken.
Sure. You know, feels kind of good to talk about it. And well, I hope you'll be discreet about it.
Don't worry.
All right, let's send this bitch packing.
Tiffany?
You think I'm pathetic, don't you?
Oh, no. Not at all.
I do. Why did I act like such a love-struck little girl?
I don't know. We all act stupid sometimes.
Not like this. I couldn't stop myself. Why? Just because Gavin said we should be together?
Gavin, is that the psychic who told you to stick with Ken?
Yeah, and I believed every last word. Why would I believe something so stupid? Ken was all I thought about. When he told me it was over, I was just angry I couldn't be with him. Gavin told me not to worry, that it was destiny, that we'd be together. It took me over. I wouldn't get out of bed. I just stopped.
I'm sorry.
I need to get out of here. How do I get out of here?
Well, I got this cool little tie you can hang on to.
Hey, Tiff, I got something for you.
What is it?
It's
Joey.
something to help you on your way.
Oh, he's talking about his tie.
Just 1 minute. Look at him, working at his desk like nothing's happened. I'm ready. It feels good. The light, I mean. It feels good.
Just head towards it. That's all you need to do.
It feels like Gavin. Isn't that strange? Believing his words, accepting the lie, it felt good. Wonderful. I want to hate him, but I can't. It's like it doesn't matter.
We'll get to the bottom of this. I promise. Do you know where we can find him?
No, he'd come over to my place. He'd talk, and it all seemed so clear. That's all I can remember. It's all fading.
You better go.
Thank you. I don't know what else to say.
No need to thank us. It's what we do.
Well, I guess this is it.
She all taken care of?
Yeah, I think she'll be all right. At least, I hope so. This makes no sense, Joey.
Hey,
Her death, it was so pointless.
who said there had to be a point?
She didn't even like Ken. Not really.
Haven't you ever been in love?
That's not what I mean. You don't just die of a broken heart. Not literally.
Maybe, maybe not. But whoever this Gavin guy is, he put her up to it. I think we owe our friend Lisa another visit.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa?
Oh, it's you. Have you learned anything?
I know everything.
I learned something about Tiffany Walters.
And?
She's dead. Lisa?
Did Gavin kill her? Don't come back until you know for sure.
I've learned something about Gavin and Tiffany.
You have?
I don't want to say it out here on the street. Can I come in? And that's it. Gavin told her to throw herself at this man, and it destroyed her.
Tiffany, you should have seen her when she walked in here. So lost, trying to find her place in life, drifting from job to job, never finding what she wanted. She was a woman who wouldn't let herself be happy.
Was her aura blocked as well?
Look, she needed to believe that her unhappiness was beyond her control. I gave that to her.
You hear that? She's doing a public service.
Judge me if you want, but she came to me.
And then you sent her to Gavin.
Gavin and I have an arrangement.
Which is?
If I have a client who's determined to be unhappy no matter what, I send them to Gavin.
And then they die?
I don't know that, and neither do you. Just because this one died doesn't mean they all do. I gave you 2 names. Look into the other one, and don't come back until you do.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Speaking of which, I heard the new Terminator, which got me all excited because it had the OG Sarah Connor and Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. Linda Hamilton. Turns out it sounds like a bunch of fucking pussy-ass, snowflake, social justice warrior shit. Feminism spewing out the wazoo movie. I could be wrong. Maybe I just looked at a bunk interview. I couldn't read too much because there were spoilers, but it's a goddamn shame, folks. It's a goddamn shame. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and cut it here, and when we return, we will be investigating Jamie. See you soon.